of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he returns this to the 22. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
You look at this Bears defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Cook again.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Only a yard of a pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now a give running right, it's Cook. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A pass complete to Odunze.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
A give left side for Benson. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Trey Benson.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
You look at this Bears defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
56. Hey, tight. Hey, alert. Hey, home. Alert. What's that?
Throwing now is Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Give the Cook out the gun. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Davis will try to run for it. Well, he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 1.
They'll run for it with Davis. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the 1st. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And down to the 36-yard line here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there, and a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
first down. It's Benson.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
DeAndre Swift
From 19 yards away. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. A nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Out. Alert. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, hold. Half 10. Alert. Middle. Half. What's that?
To the air, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Look out.
Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
Brown 80. Regular. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
What's that?
Now Allen. Dropped back at the 15-yard line. Allen Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on fourth.
Monday. Look out.
Here's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Tyler Bass.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A give. Here comes Benson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. Pushing through the contact. And some room to run now. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
On the give, it's Benson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 94 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's gotten the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Open man here is Benson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Benson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Allen. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind, they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations.
319. Hey, hold. 56.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. A give up the middle with Benson. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll go again with Benson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Benson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Half. 180! Monday. Out. Look out.
Allen going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they have a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Williams looking to do it himself. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Benson will take it in. Touchdown, Bears.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
17. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it maneuvers way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Alert! Alert! 180!
Looking to throw. Allen. This is intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone that was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Now a toss for Swift left side. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, he had guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here is third down and 4. To throw, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And this is caught. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal.
Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
What is up?
So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. About a half yard from the end zone, third and goal. He'll try again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
What is up?
They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. And this time he is in. Trey Benson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Santos with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
17. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it'll be second down.
Second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Five wide. Hey, tight. Where's that?
Back to throw. Allen. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Bears' 39-yard line.
Alert! Out!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
One final try here for Allen. That is caught. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Allen to throw once more. And he fires one incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Cook up the gut. And good downhill line. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Allen off the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Here's Allen to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, home. We'll go.
Now Allen. Got to have this one. Allen hit. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the left side into the hands of Odunze. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Williams. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
49, Bills 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Round 80.
And they will take a knee here. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Chicago, the loss would have really hurt, but as it stands, it's an important win as they move to 3-5 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10.